I think so too, because before you wouldn't even look at the camera.
Yeah, girl. Remember the first episode? I was like,
No, it's
I'm
weird.
like yawning.
How rude. I was all talking. Hi, watch us on YouTube, listen on Spotify, and follow us on all social medias.
Overall, listen to our podcast and don't forget to subscribe.
Now let's get back to the podcast. Sincerely, Bestie.
Hi, welcome to another episode of Sincerely Bestie. I'm Nancy.
And I'm Krystal.
And today
Is our anniversary.
I'm like, is it today? Mm-hmm. Yes, this episode, it's our year anniversary. Mm-hmm. We've been doing it for a year. Thank you for all your support. We're just going to kind of discuss about how we felt about the podcast, pretty much how we've been going through this for a year.
How stressful it is.
Yes.
How stressful. And just how you been? Wedding planning and everything.
Yeah. It's so funny because like a couple episodes ago, I was like, oh my God, like I'm in like my happiest time of my life. And then last week it hit, yeah.
Why?
Girl, I had like, it wasn't a mental breakdown, but it just felt like if this is what depression feels like it just felt like a cloud was over me. Yeah, like I was just super like down about everything. Like hasn't been any overtime, so money isn't very good right now. Like it's manageable, but it's not like where it should be. And then like with my YouTube, I lost my camera, so I haven't been motivated.
You lost it like recently? Is that why?
Yeah, remember I told you I lost it in California. Yeah,
I still haven't been able to find it.
Nope. So I think I either threw it away or someone got into the car and stole it. But most likely I threw it away because I can't imagine someone getting into our car. Yeah.
Wait, so why have you been recording with your phone?
On my phone. That's why the sound quality has been trash.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. But yeah, so like the quality hasn't been good, the sound hasn't been good, so I just haven't been wanting to record anything.
I can lend you my GoPro.
No, it's okay because there's a rainbow at the end of this darkness.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so I just haven't been motivated to like record anything. And also I have like my phone is full of storage. Yeah. So I can't record very long either. So that's why all my videos are very, very short because I have to make sure that it doesn't take too much memory. So with that, and then like with the podcast, I felt like I was like falling behind with the podcast, trying to keep up with like the topics and even like
okay, me too.
Yeah, and I feel so bad because like I've been so busy too. That's why we missed an episode a couple weeks ago, because of me.
That's okay.
Yeah, and I just felt, and then like I wasn't motivated to go to the gym, and like I've been doing so good. Like I went for like 2 months in a row, like doing so good. And then just last week I had no motivation to go, so I felt ugly, I felt fat, and I wasn't eating good either. Yeah, so I hated myself because I was like, I should be taking care of myself, like this is the time that I have to be working on myself, and I just wasn't. And so I was just like struggling. But I think I feel better now for sure. Good. Yeah, but I think another thing too is just because I don't have like a friend at work.
Like I know
because like I have like work friends and stuff that I hang out with, and it's still nice and fun to be around and all that,
but it's different
and I can't, like, even those friends make me mad and I want to talk to somebody, like,
and I tell her every time like I want to go back.
But no, for sure. I think, like I said, my rainbow has finally come out of the dark cloud.
Good.
I feel better. I just started going back to the gym again, and then there was some overtime, so I was able to feel a little bit more normal doing overtime again. Cheng bought me a new camera because he was like, I'm done dealing with you. Yeah. Good. He was like, I've had enough of you. So he sold his car.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. I asked him too, and he was just like, I feel like he kind of beat around the bush about it, but then I was just like, I'm pretty sure there's a reason why he sold it, but I don't know.
He wants to buy a new car.
Is that why?
Yeah, so he sold that one off.
Then he didn't beat around the bush.
Don't tell me he's buying a brand new Honda Civic.
No, he's not doing that.
He told me, he's like, yeah, I'm just looking.
Yeah, he's looking around. He just wants something new.
What does he want?
I have no idea. I'm just gonna let him decide.
Because he literally like drove it to work one day. I saw it, and then next, I saw that he sold it, and I was like, wait, what? it.
No, we were also driving it. This is another reason why I was in a dark cloud, is because my car is out of service. The battery died. It was literally on a Thursday. I was about to go home. I turned the car on and it just went. I was like, no, please. And I tried it again and it didn't come on. And I was just like, oh, dude. So I need a new battery. And like I said, money was tight. And then my dad, because my car sticker gets sent to my dad's house. So he hasn't been able to send it to me either. So I can't even drive it. So that's why we had to drive Cheng's car for a while. But then he decided to sell that too. So now we only have one car that we can drive. And I'm like, bro, I don't know. Oh, and then his check engine light. Yeah, that turned on too.
Oh, yeah.
So everything was just going wrong. Yeah. So he sold off his car. He paid $2,000 for it, and he got $3,500 back. I mean,
that's not too bad.
Yeah, so he made money off of it, and he just gave me $500
for the camera.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I bought my camera.
Same one.
Okay. But this one, yeah, because I bought it off Facebook. It came with a mic too, so the video should come back up with soon.
I can't with you. Wait, you bought your new one from Facebook?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And it came with because it's brand new. I think he said he only used it twice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then it came with a mic too. So I got 2 of those for that much, so it wasn't too bad. Yeah. So I'm starting. Hopefully, I can start to feel normal again afterwards. So
it's okay. It's okay to have those type of weeks and days.
I just haven't had one of those in a long time because I think I've been on such a high for so long, and then as soon as like I got hit by a truck or something. It was just hard because I haven't been there in a long time. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you? How's your mental health?
Like the last episode, I've been very introvert. I don't know. I just don't want to be around people.
Really?
It's weird.
Yeah.
I told her, I'm like, I don't want to go anywhere. I don't want to communicate. I don't want to talk to people.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't know what's going on. But the introvert side of me is coming out again. But yeah.
Maybe we gotta microdose you.
Why?
I don't know. Just get you into a happy place.
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. But I mean, like, the weather's been so nice lately, too. So I'm like,
maybe
I'm hoping that'll help.
Yeah.
And seeing the sun. But then it's so hard because it's just so dark in my apartment, too. So I'm like, how am I supposed to be all bright and, sunny and all that? So I've been trying to go outside. Aston and we sat outside for maybe, like, 10 minutes in the sun, but it was just so hot. We were like, we're gonna go inside. I was like, we'll do this later. Like, I can't sit out here, I'm burning. But other than that, I haven't really done much. I feel like I don't really do much anymore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Today I took Renji to the vet.
No.
He's been having an issue with his paw. I don't know what's going on with his paw. My sister's she's doing this, I think it's 90-day challenge where she has to like work out 2 times a day, and one of them has to be outdoor. So she goes walking every single day. And so they've been taking the dogs out every single day. But when I take Renji, I keep him on the leash most of the time. And I don't let him walk in puddles or get dirty and stuff like that because he's an indoor dog and I don't want to clean him. But when she takes him, they go like, and the sun was setting pretty fast back when she was taking him. But she would just let him run off, and then he would play in water, he'd play in dirt and everything. And then after that, he started coming home and like favoring one of his paws. He kept licking it. And it's like red. Like if you flip his paw over, it's all like rushed in between his paws. Yeah. And I was like, shoot, I don't know what to do. And then he smells so bad because he played in water, in like dirty water too.
Yeah.
And so I gave him a shower, and we went back upstairs to kind of dry him off. And Chang looked over and he was like, is that blood on the carpet? And I was like, what? And I look over because like Renji, like with dogs, when they're wet, they try to dry off, right?
Yeah.
So like he's kind of like rubbing himself on the carpet to dry himself off. And so like you could just see like red all over the carpet.
Oh no.
And I'm like, oh my gosh, what's going on? So I like flipped through his paws and 3 of the 4 are bleeding. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So I have to like hold him while Chang's like cleaning his paws and everything. And then since then, he just keeps licking his paw. And he needed his yearly vaccines anyways. So I booked that. And then I also booked a checkup for his paws too. And they gave him some antibiotics. And then they put a cone on him.
Poor thing.
You guys are gonna have to look on YouTube to see a picture of him. He's so sad.
Yeah, in the photo you sent me, he's so sad.
Yeah, because he already hates wearing clothes. So can you imagine a cone around his head? He hates it. Yeah, but hopefully the medicine will kick in, and if he can stop licking his paw, it'll heal up and he'll be okay.
Do you think because he's an inside dog, he doesn't get that bacteria or that strong padding?
I think so too. And also it's been winter, so he hasn't been going outside at all.
True.
Yeah, so now that he's going back outside again, he's just, and then like I think they got wet and then they dried up and they're all in. It's still like dirty and stuff because we wipe his paws every time he comes back inside the house, but still like there's so much you can clean a dog, you know. And I think that it just got infected and it got really bad. So happy 1 year, Nancy.
I know.
It's crazy. Yeah. We have 90 followers, subscribers on YouTube, which is exciting.
Oh yeah.
Which is crazy because in a year, 90 followers,
that is
subscribers.
Insane.
Yeah.
Insane.
And then on Instagram, we have 71 followers.
I feel like because we recently just started TikTok, it might not be as big.
But we
are getting views though.
Yeah, which is nice.
We have 43 followers on TikTok. But I feel like TikTok gets a little harder because it's such a big platform right now. But like the views we're getting views.
Yeah, for sure. I'm excited. So seems like we're all growing through all of those social media platforms, so which is exciting. So, do you feel different from the first episode to this episode?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Are you more confident or?
I feel like I'm more confident. I'm more comfortable.
Yeah.
Because I remember the first episode, I was like, oh, I don't want to do this. Like, this is so weird. And like, you know, just like talking to a camera, and it's like,
Yeah, and now I feel like Nancy talks more to the camera than I do.
Yeah?
Yeah. Because sometimes I'm just like, because I think me and you are just talking, so I just stare at you and talk to you. And then I'll watch you and you're like looking at the camera. I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta look over here too sometimes.
Yeah, I think I'm more comfortable.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I think so too. Because before you wouldn't even look at the camera.
Yeah, girl. Remember the first episode? I was like,
No, it's weird.
I'm like yawning.
How rude. I was all talking.
I'm like, yeah, it's nothing. What about you?
I think so too. I don't know. I feel the same, but feel different.
Yeah, I was like, in a way, because you already had
my YouTube
channel, so you already were okay in front of the camera.
I think so too, but I'm still working on it, but just articulating my words a little bit more and kind of explaining a little bit more in depth than how I usually do.
Okay.
Yeah, because like I always say, I always talk in circles, and then everybody's like, "Hey, you said that already." But I think hopefully I'll get better at this. So
hopefully I'll talk more. I feel like I've talked more than I did in the beginning, but I feel like I still don't talk enough. Yeah, really? Like I'm still like I don't know. And then you're like just talking, I'm like, oh god, dang, like I need to talk more. But then I think that's just like how I am though. Yeah, just in general.
I think so too.
I'm more of like the listener.
You're the listener. I'm the yapper. I'm just like blah, blah, blah.
That's why I'm okay with it. People are always like, sorry, like I'm talking too much. I'm like, no, go ahead.
You're like, I'm good.
I'm good. I'll listen to you. It's okay. Like I went to the dentist.
Okay.
And the lady was just like, because at the dentist I go to, they have TVs. So they're like, well, do you want the headphones in your mouth? And I was like, no, I don't want it, because I'm like, I'm like, whatever. And then the hygienist is just like talking to me and everything, and I'm like, okay, and she's like, you probably don't want to come to me next time, type of thing, because I'm like telling you too much information. I'm like thinking to myself, I'm like, no, I'm actually okay. Robert was like, did you tell her that? I was like, no, because when she was doing it, she was in my mouth, you know, putting the tools in my mouth. But I was like, no, I'm actually okay. Like, I'm learning things, and you're talking to me. I'm not having to talk.
Yeah, it's easier that way sometimes if they just talk the whole time.
Yeah. I wrote, what is one thing you picked up during the podcast? More, like I said, more talking.
Just like Guy said earlier too, just talking, explaining better. Yeah, because I feel like with Nancy, like you said, you don't talk often, but I feel like when you do talk, it has meaning to it, and it makes sense, you know. And I'm like, I need to be more like that, you know. Like I want to talk and be like, okay, yeah, you're right, you know, instead of me like, dang, she's talking forever.
Yeah, she's just going on and on and on and on. Oh gosh. One of the things I wrote was my favorite episode and a struggle episode.
Okay.
my favorite episode, I think, because I feel like every time we talk, it's just like all my favorite, because like we're talking, we're getting to sit and talk.
Yeah.
But I think when we did the buzzed episode with Diamond,
I think
like that was fun. That was fun.
That was fun. I enjoyed that too.
We would have to do that again. But I think it's the fact too, though, that we had a guest, because we don't have a guest often, because like we're still trying to, you know, get all our stuff figured out.
Yeah.
But I think when we actually start having more guests, it'll be a little different.
Yeah, I think it'll be fun.
Get different perspective of things.
I think so too. So comment below if you want to be one of our guests.
Yeah, just let us know. Well, like on YouTube, Robert was saying that someone had commented and was like, "Hey, why don't you guys collaboration or something?"
Do a collaboration with what's it called?
I think it was like Suburb Talks.
Oh,
And I was like, "Who's that, Robert?" Like, I'm not. Like, I don't go on YouTube as much anymore, too, so I don't know these people unless I look it up.
yeah.
I'm mostly on, like, TikTok and Instagram. So if I come if I come across it, then I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is that the girl?
with these guys? Yeah, I've seen their TikToks.
Oh, you have? I haven't.
So the podcast is called Suburb Talks Podcast.
Yeah, and they were like, oh, you guys should do a collaboration. And Robert told me, and I was like, I would love to do a collaboration, but it's just so hard to already when we're trying to like
build.
Yeah.
They're from LA area.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
She's a raver too.
Yeah, she has like 46.7K subscribers. I would love to, but like you said, we're still trying to build ourselves up there. So it's hard, but in a way it's kind of scary too because we're like, oh, hey, you know, like let's do collaboration.
Like, another big part of it too is like, we've never been interviewed.
Yeah.
And like we're not very I don't think we're good enough yet to have quick responses.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
quick
definitely.
and like correct responses. Whereas like they're very articulated and they deal with that kind of stuff every single day. And they're very like strong opinionated people and strong personalities. And me and Nancy, like we're still very small, so we don't have big personalities yet to like sit on the table with all of these guys.
And there's 6 of them.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. It's not just a couple or 2 of them or something. Yeah.
That would be pretty cool.
But that would be fun. Maybe one day, for sure.
One day.
Yeah. We'd love to, so.
Yes. Not that we don't want to.
Yeah, not that we don't want to.
We're still just very shy and everything. That would be fun. And then I wrote an episode that was struggle. I think the goals.
The goals?
I feel like I have a hard time with goals in general. I think that's why it was a struggle for me, because I had to really like be like, hey, what's my goals? Am I gonna stick to my goals? Like,
you're like, I'm telling them I'm doing these goals, right?
I'm like, am I really gonna do it? Or am I just saying it? You know? So I think that one was a little harder for me.
Okay. I think one of my favorite episodes was the childhood trauma one.
Oh, you know what? Robert said that too.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, Robert, what was your favorite? He said childhood trauma. He was like, I was like, why? He was like, because we're talking about all our traumas.
It's therapeutical.
Yeah,
yes.
it was. And like it was just something that we could like talk about, you know, reflect and talk about and almost learn a little bit more about ourselves, because you know those kind of things you have to go back and think about and be like, what do I remember, kind of thing. And then to say it out here with our trauma, and I think it connected a lot with a lot of people too, because those are one of those first videos that kind of blew up for us, was that one. So that's why I was just excited for that one. After that one, it gave me a little bit of a boost, and I was like, okay, like it's not bad, you know, we could do this. My least favorite one is probably the one that has the least views on.
Which one? What was that one?
Is the party planning one. That one was very like grabbing for anything. Yeah, like listening to it was kind of painful, and I was like,
So let me ask you this: do you watch the episodes?
I don't watch them. I listen to them most of the time. Yeah, but I'll let it play. Like if me and Cheng are watching a movie on his phone, then I'll play it on my phone just so, you know, we can get the view and like the duration and everything. But most of the time I listen to them. But sometimes I get annoyed of like listening to my voice, because, you know, I do this and then I also like have to record and edit my videos too. So then I had to take breaks in between. But I think the only way we can learn how to become better too is to listen to ourselves. Yeah. And be like, oh, I could have said this a little bit better, or
that's what I do whenever I listen. I'll be like, ew, why did I say that? Like, I shouldn't have said that.
That didn't make sense, or oh my gosh, someone could take this the wrong way, kind of thing. So that's the only way you could really learn, is just to kind of watch it back. So, yeah,
it's true. I'm like behind, but still.
Yeah, me too. I'm really behind. I just
really
listened to the last 2 episodes, but
oh, did you?
yeah, the last couple I haven't been.
The funniest moments. I think when we were talking about our first kiss.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
How we were talking about like tongue and everything.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I forgot about that.
I was like flipping back on our Instagram, and there was the reels where we were talking about how our first kiss was. Yeah. About the tongue, and I was like, oh gosh. that was a fun episode.
It was. Because it was like our second episode.
I think so. Yeah. It was like one of our
very first episodes. Yeah. Funniest for me was the one, I think we were talking about the 5 stages of like a breakup. Oh. Yeah, and the one where it was like, and you were like, mine just went like straight to acceptance. Oh. That one was so good. That was the funniest for me. I was like, I'm dead. I watch it and I still laugh.
Oh, Robert was like... Robert was like, yeah, the funniest episode. It was like the recent one where Krystal was like, where you were talking about eating out or something like that.
Eating me out. Yeah.
I was like, oh.
Yeah, that one was pretty bad.
Oh gosh.
Did you do any of the other ones? Because I couldn't really think of the other ones. No, like the saddest.
Girl,
episode.
I didn't do the humble or the thankful. Okay. I wrote the sad one, your wedding.
Yeah,
because
my wedding.
I wasn't there.
Oh.
But then I feel like it was, because sitting here with you talking to you about it, it made me sad too, because like, I know your mom's not here. Oh. So then I'm like,
yeah,
you know?
Yeah, it's hard.
But like, it was a fun episode, but at the same time, it's like, I felt bad for you. Yeah, I know, and I'm like, I'm just not that, you know, I know you don't want my pity, whatever, but then like being like, you know, friends with you and everything, and you being the older sister you are, I'm like, oh, this girl, like, she's just gone through so much, and everything. That's why I was like, I think this is one of the sad ones, but it's a sad, happy one that I had. But yeah, and especially your vlog. Oh, girl, yeah. I'm sitting on the couch. If you didn't watch it, you guys need to go watch it.
Go watch it.
I was watching it. I'm like sitting there, and then the part you talked about your mom, I was like, Robert, why is she making me cry? I had to leave.
Really?
Ashley's like, Mom, why are you crying? I was like, because go away. And I came into the podcast room, and she followed me. I'm like, go away.
Yeah.
Well, I was just like, oh.
I know that one was hard for me. I bet. Record. Yeah. Because like I would start crying, and I'm like, okay, I'll just cut these out. And then when I was like editing it, I was like, no, like I want to remember, you know, like how I felt back then. So I was just like,
I'm glad you kept it in though, because in a way it showed, you know, your vulnerability side of you. I'm like, what is it? Rather than, oh yeah, it's all like sunshine and rainbows, you know.
No, because I wanted to remember that it's a happy moment, but it was also a very sad moment for me too. But
oh yeah.
So did that video cut short?
Yeah, I guess it did. I didn't even know.
Oh yeah, I was gonna message you about it, but I totally forgot.
Yeah, because like I posted it, and I was like, and then like maybe a week later, my sister, I was talking to one of our coworkers, and I was like, yeah, that one was hard to record, blah blah blah, and she was like, yeah, it ended really funny. I was like, what? And she was like, yeah, it like cut off, and then that was it. And I was like, really? And I went back and I was like, oh my god, I think I was trying to like move clips, and then I thought I was good, and I wasn't. I think I cut the ending of it off, and I was like, dang. But yeah, I was like, it's too late, it's up. So
I know. I was like, Robert, I think she did it wrong.
Yeah, I did.
I was like, she cut it off, and I was like, I was gonna text. I remember. I even told her, I was like, I should text her and let her know. But then I completely forgot.
Because a week later, I was like, huh?
I completely forgot. And I was like, oh, it's okay.
Yeah. I was just like, oh, well. At this point, what can I do?
Yeah. So one of the things, because what we can improve on.
Oh, yeah.
Or that you can better yourself with. I just wrote researching my inner thoughts and topics more.
Okay.
Because I feel like I can have so much things that I want to talk about, but then when it comes to like me writing it or like talking about it, I'm like blank.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I need to dig deeper and really be able to like talk about things.
I think it's just connecting to it.
Yeah, and that.
Because, like, we could talk about something forever and be so passionate, but then we, like, bring it up to the podcast, and it's just, like, blank.
Yeah.
You know, like what did I think about this again? It was so easy and effortless, like, when we're not thinking about it.
Yeah.
But when we have to, like, come up here and say it. And also, I think we have to also be, like, sensitive when we're up here, too, because we don't want to, like, offend anybody and stuff. And we want to articulate it where, like, people understand what we're saying. So it's just a little bit complicated, but it's something, like you said, to improve on.
Yeah. Would be good. But I feel like you're really good about that, though. With me, I'm like...
What? Oh, like talking?
Talking.
Girl, you know I'm a yapper. I could talk forever.
It's a good thing. Yeah. Our video editing and our setup, I feel like it's gotten a lot better.
Yeah.
Thanks to our producer. He's getting better.
Yes.
Because I look back to, like, when I was looking at Instagram, like, wow, like, very different from when we barely started.
Yeah. Now it's nice. I feel like it's more smooth, Robert.
Yes.
Because before there'd be like, because like even sometimes when we talk, we're like, yeah. There'd be like those long pauses, and I'm like, okay, say something, you know? Like I listen to him, and I'm like, okay, say something, guys.
I'm like, Robert, fix it.
I'm trying.
No, you're doing good.
I think you're getting better. You're getting better.
It's our fault too, because we like that's how we drag it out. Like,
Yeah.
we, like, slow. We don't know how to end it, so we're like,
Yeah. Our setup, I did play around with it.
huh?
Yesterday.
Okay, and what were
I was
you
like, Robert,
rearranging?
I just want to guess like the plain wall, but then I thought about it because I moved the chairs around like around this wall, and then I was like, I don't know how people does it when they're side by side, because then I feel like I'm just like this.
Yeah, you just
like
face
how we
each
were before, and I was like, I like that, but then I don't, because then I feel like we're not really gonna. I don't know.
Look at the camera, you mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's hard too.
Yeah.
Because like I've seen podcasts where I think they're so angled though.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Yeah, they're still angled so they can still like look at each other and look at the camera. But it's so hard to like angle these chairs in this room too, and then be able to fit all the equipment.
Yeah.
Here.
So we're getting there. It's better.
Yeah, I was like, oh
Getting
my
there.
gosh. For the next episode, because we're doing a yearly today, right? I was like, for the next episode, I'm gonna get us our sign.
I was thinking that too.
Yeah, but it's so expensive.
Let me know.
And I'm looking at him like, dang.
Because I was like, thinking, do we want like a neon sign still, or do we want to just do some type of sign?
Because I think it'll add to it for sure. It's just gonna have to be on one side of the wall.
Yeah, so we'll see. Maybe the setup will change.
Yeah, we're working on it.
We're working on it. Yeah. It's a little hard with the tight space, but we're getting there. How we went from 0 to X amount of subscribers on YouTube. How we felt about it.
Okay.
Is exciting. I'm gonna be honest, to know that we have this many people like watching our videos.
Oh yeah.
So I'm like, I want to have that. I mean, like, yeah, 90's not a lot, but like, it's still something, you know. Like,
no, I think it's a lot.
Knowing
actually,
people are watching, are actually interested in listening to us.
no, it's exciting because in a year, I mean, some people grow a lot faster, but like I think this is just the process of it.
Yeah.
Just slowly growing, because like we're not celebrities and we don't have a big following on like Instagram and TikTok and stuff. We're literally starting from the bottom. So 90 followers is a lot to us, and it means a lot. So thank you for all subscribing. What I thought what I think that we can improve on is just having I mean, we already do, but I think we should have I think we'll just have more interesting topics to talk about.
Oh yeah.
I think we can, because sometimes like Nancy and I, we don't know what to talk about, and then I feel like we just kind of grab random topics to talk about, which is fine. But I think it's just hard because we have to really like think about it and stuff. And so for sure, like I think with topics, we should talk more about like what me and you are going through in our like 20s. Like for you, like motherhood, because that's something that you're experienced in. You know, I mean, I'm not experienced in anything, but like
Yeah, but you're a fur mama, so
yeah, for sure. And like I'm going through my 20s, so I think we should elaborate and continue to talk about our journey and our difficulties during like each period of our lives, and just to talk about more things that are happening in our lives.
Okay.
So, and then we can go in deeper into it too. For sure.
Things that we're more connected with.
Yeah, because sometimes I feel like we lose that connection of what we're talking about.
And I was telling Robert that too. I'm like, I'm like losing like ideas of topics to talk about, because there's so much we can talk about too, but it's just like it starts being like, well, we're just gonna talk about the same things sometimes.
So that's why I'm like, I think we should talk about like life stuff, like if like someone at work who doesn't listen to the podcast yet.
Can we know most of y'all listen to it, so sorry
and I just want to take their stories and kind of like not like bash on them, but kind of like connect with them and be like, if I was them, you know, this is what I would do. Not saying that I'm giving advice to them, but like I just want to talk about it and have something to discuss, and we can actually like,
because like even outside of the podcast, Krystal and I will talk about it. That's the thing. Like we will talk about it no matter what, just because, you know, it's us being girls talking.
And then lastly, I think we need to be more on social media. I think we should do like
she's been wanting to do TikToks.
Yeah, I think we should do. I know. I was like, I think we should do more TikToks and do like for me today, I tried recording like me getting ready for the podcast, and then we could post it on the TikTok just to have people. And then for you, like
kind of see
as a mom, or like you getting ready for the podcast kind of thing, because there's like I watch other podcasts and they're very like they do their own individual like little videos and they post them, and it's just more to connect with more people, I guess. Just to see us and be like, oh, like what podcasts do they have, and then they can click on and listen to it, you know, because like it's nice that we post like our TikTok videos, I mean, of us talking like this, of course, but I think they need to know us more on a personal level, almost, you know, or just like us hanging out.
No, that's true. Yeah, I get what you mean.
Yeah,
but I'm not all that with TikTok. So.
Girl, it's so hard for me.
Like, do you do it still, or do you have your sister help you?
Both.
Oh, okay.
Because I told my sister the other day, because I always want to record like end of the month TikTok review, whatever kind of thing. But all my videos, or like I just don't have any videos because I hate taking pictures and videos now, and it's just so hard because I'm always on the go, and then to stop and like be aesthetic or like put stuff together and be like, oh my god, a beautiful moment, or like me stop on the road and be like, oh, the sun is so beautiful. Let me like I'm just not that kind of person.
Yeah.
But I enjoy watching those videos though, you know, where oh, they're on a boat somewhere and you can see the sunset, or like they're driving and there's like clouds somewhere. Like I think those are so aesthetically pretty, but I'm not aesthetic, you know, like I'm very like on the go, hurry up, like, you know, half-ass do shit. You know? So I asked her, I'm like, how do I like make my things more aesthetic? She was like, well, what do you find beautiful? I was like, I don't know. And she was like, you have to find beauty in things to record it, you know? Like, if you don't find beauty in it, then it's always going to look like crap. And she's like, and you have to learn how to angle your videos and stuff. Because like me, I'm just like, I think that looks good. But she's like, no, sometimes you have to set it up and make sure it looks pretty. It's going to take a couple times. But if it's actually a real job, you know, like you watch aesthetic videos all the time where they like rearrange their room or clean or decorate their rooms and stuff all aesthetically, and she's like, it takes time and you have to be patient, you know. I'm not very patient.
We're both not patient.
So this is hard for me, but I'm working on it.
that'd be something fun to do. Robert.
It requires a tripod. Tripod helps out.
I have one, but she's flimsy. I need a new one.
Yeah.
She like sits crooked, so like I have to hold it with one arm, or I have to put like it against like the wall and then record. See, that's why I've been hating recording too. Though I'm like, God, everything's just not right.
Oh God.
Because I have like a phone tripod and then I have like a camera tripod. Yeah. So my camera one's always good. It's just the phone one that I hate.
Okay. Now that we're here, what to expect and what to do from here on out. I say come up with new and exciting topics.
Yeah.
I think we just gotta dig deep. Because we're very broad with. I feel like we're very broad with stuff, but then it's because we're trying to be careful. But I'm like, maybe we need to dig deep, but still be careful.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, I'm like, I would not want to offend anybody, but
I think we kind of have to.
In a way, yeah.
Yeah, because I think that's the only way to like spark people's interest too, is to actually say something out of the box.
And to like really give our opinions. Not that we're not giving our opinions and thoughts about things, but it's like we're in a way sometimes sugarcoating it to not offend anybody.
Because like Nancy and I are people pleasers.
Yeah.
So we never want to hurt anyone's feelings on here.
Yes.
We're people pleasers, but like on the inside, I'm an evil person, so I'm very evil. So, but I'm like, maybe she needs to come out. Maybe she needs to be a character on here or something. I don't know.
Yes. Yes. Oh gosh, Robert wrote, if we hit our goal, what do we want to give back to the community?
I don't know. That's what I was thinking too. I was gonna ask Robert. Like,
yeah, our coworkers been like, oh, Nancy, like if you guys hit this amount or your goal, whatever, you guys should do a giveaway. And I'm like, we could do a giveaway, but I don't know what kind of giveaway. That's the only thing.
Just you can make a shirt.
No.
Oh yeah.
It's easy.
Do that.
No, that's not bad either.
Yeah, that wouldn't be bad.
And then just, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people like a lot of stuff, so it's easy to buy stuff for them.
It's free stuff.
Yeah, it's free stuff. So, like, of course. But, and that's an easy way to get subscribers and followers and stuff.
So we'll do a giveaway.
Once we hit, what? 100? Because we're like 10 away.
We're 10 away.
Yeah.
Do we want to dedicate to that then?
This is where we decide, I guess.
We'll decide off camera.
Okay,
just because it was just a suggestion. But yeah, I think doing a giveaway would be.
Yeah, I think it would be helpful. And then, people will share and all of that. So I think that'll be fun.
That'll be fun. And then what will we give back to our community? Yeah, I don't know too.
Like what community?
Your 90 subscribers. What will you give back to them?
See, that's one.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I don't know.
2 episodes. Just kidding. That's too hard. Maybe not yet.
Not yet. Maybe like we need to do like a topic suggestion here and there. But it is hard because I don't want to just be like talking about random crap that we're not very passionate or connected with. But I do want to know like what people wants to hear. That's the thing. That's the only thing.
Yeah, so comment below because I've been writing a couple things of what we should talk about. Like, let's see, things we struggle with. Like I said earlier, being a mother versus being like not a mother. And situations that we have with our men, like we could talk about it, rant about it and stuff.
Okay.
And I think I was gonna say we should like I don't know if you want to add this, Robert, but I was thinking we have like a scheduled like topic every month. So like since we do 2 every 2 weeks or whatever, we could do one with Reddit stories, just so like we're not grasping for random stuff to talk about. But like we could do one Reddit story, and then we could do like a girl talk where we just kind of like talk about random stuff. And then if we want, for the next other 2 episodes, that we could talk about like hot topics, or we could do another girl talk, and then just like a life update.
Okay.
And we could just
so we're like on a schedule. Like,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if you want to, I was just thinking, just because sometimes it's hard for us to like always come up with stuff. Yeah.
No, I think that'll help us.
Give us a break, and then we could do research and stuff like that. So
no, because I'm like, I know we're going on it with the Reddit story. We're doing it at least once.
We've done it a couple times.
Yeah. I think they're fun because they're like different stories for us to read and talk about and see what's actually going on with people in their lives.
Yeah, because like me and Nancy, we live pretty hermit lives. So like to hear these stories, I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah. That's why I listen.
Y'all interesting.
One of the podcasts I listen to.
Yeah.
Because they do. Am I the a-hole?
Oh yeah.
On Reddit stories, and then I'm listening to it. I'm like, yeah, like it gives me like a different perspective of things.
For sure. I just want to wrap up and say that I'm really proud of us. I think we've come a long way, and I mean, we still have a long way to go, but it's still a lot better than how we started. It's been a tough year, like not having no idea of how to do this. Yeah, Robert's learned a lot, thankfully, with editing, and he's able to do all of this for us, thankfully. We've gone through a lot of topics, and I hope that we can connect to more people. And I learned a lot about myself, and I'm pretty sure Nancy learned a lot about herself too.
Oh, yeah.
And I also learned a lot of stuff from Nancy too. So that's been And I've seen her grow a lot, and me grow a lot through this. And I'm just excited to continue to keep talking and hang out with Nancy, and just to bring you guys more content. Yeah.
Girl, I did not write it.
It's okay.
I'm like,
just Just speak from the heart.
Girl, I
can't. We're so like not on the spot people.
We're not. I don't know, like you said, there's a lot of things I'd be like, dang, Krystal, I didn't know that about you.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, yes, learning a lot about you, and especially because like we're not in the same workspace anymore, and like, you know, catching up like this, it's nice for us. But yes, thank you for following us on our journey with this. Thank you for sticking around. If you know you're one of the ones that's stuck around for ever since we started.
Yeah, we're so thankful.
Yes, we're thankful. Very thankful.
Start commenting, please.
Yeah.
Yes, commenting, giving us suggestions on what you want to hear, or etc.
Thumbs up, anything helps. We're so grateful. Yeah. So please.
We do look at the comments, okay? Even some of the bad ones. Yes.
Some of them hurt my feelings, but it's okay.
Oh, did you read it?
I read some of them. And I was like, no wonder Robert told me not to read them.
Yeah, he told me the same thing too.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, we got a bad comment. And I was like, what did it say? I didn't get hurt by it though, because I'm just like, it's different because it's like they don't know us personally. That's why I was trying to like be like, oh no, yeah, it's not gonna hurt my feelings, which it doesn't. But then I'm like, knowing it from a different like perspective of what people may see just from these reels, they're obviously gonna think these things. Yeah, so I'm like, we could take it.
Nancy's tough skin. I couldn't. I read it and I was like, dang, dude, y'all don't even know us.
But yes, I think that wraps our year anniversary. I mean, like Robert said, make shirts. If you guys are interested in merchandise, then I can maybe start starting on it. But till then, we'll see.
I'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.